Hi boys and girls, Miss Artsy Smartsy here. I am so glad you are here today. Now before we begin, I want to give you a helpful tip. You may need to press the pause button during our lesson to give you some more time with your art. If you need to, you can ask a grown-up how to use the pause button. Okay? All right, let's get to our lesson. Today, we will use polygons to make a really cool picture of a shark outside. First, we will sketch the picture of our shark inside, and then we will take that picture outside to use as a guide for our sidewalk chalk art. So fun! For the first part of this lesson, you need paper and pencil. I like pencils with erasers so I can erase when needed. Why don't you grab yours? I'm going to go grab mine. Okay, I've got my supplies. Now we are ready to start drawing polygons to make our shark. We're going to draw some triangles and quadrilaterals and even pentagons today. Oh, Delilah, she's one of my art students. I see you have a question.
I am sorry. I am a bit foggy on polygons and triangles and quadrilaterals.
Oh, well, I'm glad you let me know. I'll be happy to tell you what polygons are so you won't be confused during our lesson.
Well, aren't you just sweeter than cherry pie?
So, a polygon is a flat shape with straight sides and it is enclosed. Can you say it with me? A polygon is a flat shape with straight sides and it is enclosed. Okay, let me draw you an example of a polygon. Here's a polygon. It is a flat shape. It has straight sides. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is enclosed. Do you see how each line ends at another line's endpoint? These points are called vertices. Just one point is called a vertex. Let's count the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, just like the number of sides. Now this type of polygon is called something special since it has 4 sides. It is a big word. It is called a quadrilateral or quadrangle. The quad part of the word means 4. Notice quad is 4 letters long. So quadrilateral or quadrangle are polygons with 4 sides. Let me draw you another polygon. Okay, here we go. Let's count the number of straight sides. Wait, where are the straight sides? Oh, you know what? This is not a polygon. You know what this is, don't you? It's a circle.
Miss Artsy Smartsy, so this shape is not a polygon?
Right, Delilah. This circle is not a polygon. It doesn't have straight sides. Here is another polygon. It is a flat shape. It has straight sides and it is enclosed. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. Let's count the vertices. 1, 2, 3. The same number of sides and vertices again. Do you know what kind of polygon this is? It is a triangle. Tri and triangle means 3. And that word part is 3 letters long. So a triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. Now I'm going to show you one more type of polygon today. Here it is. Wait, does that look right to you?
Oh, Miss Artsy Smartsy, I know what is wrong with this one.
Delilah, let us know.
I think this one is not enclosed.
You are right. Let me fix this. There. Now we have a flat shape with straight sides and it is enclosed. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ho ho! I bet you can guess how many vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like the number of sides. Now, this polygon is called a pentagon. Penta means 5, and that word part is 5 letters long. So, a pentagon is a polygon with 5 sides. Okay, so we know that a polygon is a flat shape with straight sides and it is enclosed. We also learned that a 3-sided polygon is called a triangle and a 4-sided polygon is called a quadrilateral and a 5-sided polygon is called a pentagon. Okay, so we are ready to start drawing our shark. Do you have your paper and pencil ready? Just so you'll know, I have a particular type of shark in mind as we are drawing. How about a great white shark? The largest predatory fish in existence. There are some bigger fish out there like the whale shark and the basking shark, but those guys are filter feeders and eat tiny things like plankton. The great white shark hunts for other animals like fish, seals, and sea lions. Now first I'm going to start with the middle of our great white shark by drawing a quadrilateral in the middle of my paper. It's going to be pretty small, about the size of one of the shark's fins. I am aiming to make it look as close to a square as I can. A square is a quadrilateral with all sides the same length and it has square corners. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, quadrilateral. Do you remember what vertices are? The points of a polygon? Guess how many vertices this quadrilateral has? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like the number of sides. Now I am adding a square right beside that first one. I'm trying to make it about the same size as the other square. Here comes the shark's dorsal fin. I'm going to draw a dot right above this square's point, or better word, the square's vertex. Right here, going to the center and drawing a line up to it. Now I'm going to make a point slightly inward, about right here, kind of close to the square. Draw a side down to it. Draw a line here. Oh, what shape do we have? 1, 2, 3 sides. A 3-sided polygon is a triangle. Now drawing a teeny tiny line from this triangle down to the square's vertex. And we've made 1, 2, 3, a teeny tiny triangle. Now coming about halfway between these two squares. So staying in line about right here, I'm going to come way out here and make a point for where his nose will end. Okay, staying about halfway between these squares, coming way out here for his tail. This is going to give you an idea of how big your shark will be on your paper. The great white shark usually grows up to about 15 feet long. Some get up to 20 feet. You know, after you finish your shark drawing outside, it would be pretty neat to measure your shark to see how close it is to a full-grown great white shark. Now I'm going to draw a line from this square's vertex down to that point. Okay, making a small line diagonally downwards for his nose. Animals have adaptations to help them survive in their habitat. Great white sharks have a super sense of smell to help them hunt for food. Now see the top of his head? We are going to make a small line going in the same direction alongside the top of his head. So basically it will be parallel. This line is parallel to the top of his head. I'm going to close off this polygon. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another quadrilateral. Now I'm bringing a short line diagonally downwards. Let's close this polygon off by drawing a line over to the square's vertex. Okay, let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, what was that 5-sided polygon called? A pentagon. Next, we will make the pectoral fin. Sharks have pectoral fins to help them steer as they swim in the water. We're going to make a point coming down underneath the center of these two squares. About right here. Okay, going from this square's vertex and drawing a line down to that point. Okay, coming inward a bit from the square's vertex. About right here, making a point. And then just drawing a line down to that point down here. Going back to this vertex, closing off this polygon. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3. Triangle. Let's make another tiny triangle right here. Okay. Let's finish up his mouth. Let's draw a line going diagonally downwards here. I think this is going to be the hardest shape that we draw on this guy. Now we're going to make another line going diagonally downwards in the other direction. And then we're just going to draw the line going over to that pectoral fin. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This polygon is a pentagon. Now let's make a line going from the top of the square all the way down to that point that we made a while back. Now coming about even with that pentagon's vertex right here, we're going to draw a line going all the way over to that far point. As we make the belly of this shark, you know the great white shark is known for his white belly. He is not white all over. He is gray except for his underside. I wonder why he's not called the great white belly shark. I guess it doesn't sound as cool. Anyway, the great white shark is gray and white for a reason. If you were swimming underneath him and look up at him, his white belly helps him to blend in with the sunlit water. If you are swimming above him and look down at him, his gray body will blend in with the darker ocean bottom. His colors make it hard for prey to spot him. Drawing a line from this square's vertex straight over until I connect with that bottom line. And then right where I connected, I'm going to draw a line going straight up. Let's count the sides of all these polygons we just made. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another quadrilateral. And over here, 1, 2, 3. A triangle. Now we just have some triangles left for his fins. The next 3 will be pretty small. I'm coming down a little bit away from this vertex, drawing a little line going diagonally downwards and then a line straight down to it. Going straight up from this vertex, I'm going to go diagonally up and then straight down. Then I'm going to come straight down from that vertex, draw a line diagonally down and straight up. Okay, time for the larger tail fin. I'm going to come up and away from this vertex about here, and then drawing a line back down to it, coming back a little bit and drawing a line up to close it off. Now coming to this vertex and going straight down, making a point, going to this vertex, drawing a line down, coming back a bit, closing off that triangle. Let's add a few details about a spot for an eye and some triangles for teeth. Now I drew 5 teeth, but did you know a great white shark can have around 300 teeth at one time? They are in several rows. But I am just drawing 5 teeth for this guy. But don't worry, shark. You are still one sharp looking shark. Let's draw a few lines for gills so that he can get oxygen from the water. There you have it. We've finished the sketch of our polygon shark. We now have our completed sketch. Now you can watch the rest of this lesson from inside. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create your shark outside on pavement. After you watch me, you can tell a grown-up that you're ready to go outside and create your art. When we go outside, you will need your sketch, few pieces of sidewalk chalk, pavement area, and either painter's tape or a straight edge. And by a straight edge, I mean anything that has a straight side to it, like a box or a yardstick or a piece of cardboard, anything that will help you draw a straight line with your sidewalk chalk. Okay, I'm gonna go get my supplies. Okay, I've got my supplies. I've got my sketch, and you can put a rock or something on it so the wind won't get it. I've got a few pieces of sidewalk chalk, pavement area, and painter's tape. And if you don't have painter's tape, you can use a straight edge. Like I found this scrap piece of wood. I'll go ahead and show you how to use your straight edge. Basically, you just put points down where your vertices will be, and then you connect the dots. So that's how you use a straight edge to get nice straight sides for your polygons. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the whole design with painter's tape. Here's a quick tip. When tearing painter's tape, you just pull it out to your desired length like this, and then you're going to put your fingernail right at the very tip top, right there, and then you're just going to pull out and away, and it tears the tape. Now if you have trouble with this, you can ask a grown-up to help you with tearing, or you can ask for some kid scissors. I'm just going to go from one vertex to the next on the pavement. Watch this. Okay, it's time to color our shark. And you can color your shark however you'd like. And you can get Sidewalk chalk on the painter's tape while you're coloring, because we're just going to take that painter's tape off anyway. Now on this next part, I'm going to add the eye, teeth, and gills. Okay, time to grab that Sidewalk chalk. We have colored in our shark. The last thing to do is to take off the painter's tape. And if you didn't use painter's tape, then you are finished. Wow, wasn't that fun? We made a polygon shark outside. And we also learned that a polygon is a flat shape with straight sides, and it is enclosed. We also learned about a three-sided polygon called a triangle, and a four-sided polygon called a quadrilateral, and a five-sided polygon called a pentagon. You are so smart and great at art. See you next time.